So here's the follow up. And this is for entertainment purposes, guys. So I just talked to Jade, and here's what we have decided on as readers. So Jade doesn't like showing the trolls attention. I feel the same way. I don't really like showing trolls attention. I agree. As a reader, trolls are miserable. So I agree with that. Now, in my videos, you guys definitely hear me talking good about Jade, right? Yeah, because I always say something positive about her. So basically, go back to my videos, story time, who is being messy, go back to, any videos I've tagged Jade in. I always say how we don't have beef, we're cool. Just talk to her right now. We don't have beef, we're cool. There's respect, like I said. But I will say this to say Jade is a reader. Jade knows how to read people. So I don't know if people don't understand. Readers can see through things. You get what I'm saying? So if you are suppressing the supernatural and trying to lie and instigate and stir the pot in her chat, she's just gonna block it. And she said that people came in her chat and was trying to stir the pot, trolling, being negative about me. And she likes to ignore that type of stuff, just like I do. I be ignoring it, like I don't really take it to heart, like I said. But at the same time, I decided to address this messy situation because I think it had something to do with one of her members, So I thought to myself, like, damn, this shit is traumatizing, like, because it was too close to home. Like, Jade's, like, home, like, she was cool. Like, when she embraced me, when she first met me on YouTube, she made me feel at home. And every time I'm in her chat, I feel like I'm at home, so I didn't expect anybody in her chat, a member of hers, to like try to abuse me, so that's why I addressed it. But I've obviously given Jade her flowers. So when you think of Jade, you have to think of like home. Like, she's down to earth, she's very embracing. Sometimes I think she just wants to protect her business, which is her YouTube. Now, my YouTube is not my business. I don't have the monetization, and I never had a goal of being monetized, guys. I I can be monetized, but that's not my goal because I work. So, where I work, I make a lot of money. So, I'm making what, 12,000 in 3 weeks. So, my goal wasn't to really make money off YouTube, but I do get donations. So, transparency. But Jade's monetized, Jade loves her members only package, which is $10 a month. And she loves like getting her donations and doing her donation readings and stuff like that. That's her full-time job, So respectfully, I've, donated to her channel, respected her channel just as much as she's done for me. So when it comes to outsiders and people on the outside see us, chatting, talking to one another, we're cool. Like, we've been cool for like 3 years now. 2, 3 years since Jade had founded me. You get what I'm saying, on YouTube. So like I'm saying to say this is Jade gets a lot of trolling prior to even me. Like, she's always had trolls in her chat, and I've seen them, and they're very disrespectful. And she doesn't really address them like that. Like, she'll block them, block them, block them, block them. I've seen she's had to block people, but she always keeps focused on the goal, getting her messages out there. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I really like about Jade, is like Jade stays focused, on her goals. You get what I'm saying? With me, I don't really care about what people are doing on the outside of me. It's not in my head. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is like what spirit is guiding me to do. You get what I'm saying? There's people on YouTube that pay me to help them. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm still here. So that's all I really care about is like helping those people that need me and the people that are just being bad, on the outside, like saying whatever comes out of the side of their neck, whatever. I kind of look at them and I kind of look at them like, dang, what if only you were getting paid to do that? You get what I'm saying? Because trolling, they should really be paying trolls. Like, they don't pay trolls enough money to, like, do trolling work, right? Like, they really don't. They don't pay enough. And everything is money, especially when you're an adult. Everything is surrounded around money. So it's like it gotta make sense. If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. So like for me, like I'm at work. It makes sense for me to be on YouTube because I'm at work, because I'm making money and I could do this. We can do this, right? So basically, my job has cubicles for people who have their side hustles or their things going on. Like, we can be at our cubicle doing whatever we want, just as long as we do our work. You get what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, like, not only do I have this stream of income, I have another stream of income, I have another stream of income, I have, YouTube is just like donations, for my readings. And then I'm doing content just to help inspire. But on the outside of this, like I have a lot going on, a lot of stability, a lot of love. Anyways, long story short, um, I told Jade I'll continue to talk about her in a good light. We're not going to focus on the trolls. Unfortunately, her member, that was once her member, unsubscribed and is not her member anymore due to what happened between me and Jay. It's really pure jealousy. I guess it's because me and Jade are cool. He was jealous of that. I just told Jay, keep getting your money. Like keep getting your money up. That's all that matters. Like keep being successful. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. But yeah, like I don't have nothing bad to say about Jay. Like she's never done anything to me. I'm sure a bunch of people feel like that. Like she's never done anything to me, but you're on YouTube. These people are unhinged. These people are wild. And it's not everybody because I have so much love and so much support. So many people came into my chat today and was just so loving and so supportive. Like, shout out to them. But at the same time, trolls really try their best to get in your head and they really try best to pick on people they believe are naive and gullible who will believe into their illusion, and it's just like that's the very thing tarot is for. Tarot is meant to clear up illusions and delusions and lies and mysteries. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, the show's gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? um Hopefully one day the trolls will figure it out on their own and they realize what makes money is the only thing that makes sense. And trolling doesn't make any money. So hopefully they'll figure it out and get over their hurt selves because hurt people will try to hurt other people. Anyways, long story short, comes with the territory. Positive, negative, it's balance. That's life. And yeah, that's all I have to say. That's an update, guys. And life goes on. And there's 8 billion people in the world. Thank God we have all these people to deal with. If one doesn't want to deal with you, another one is. So that's just how life goes. If one place doesn't want to do it, another place is. So gotta be grateful. We have an overabundance. And I remember one tarot reader told me this. Her name is Hia. You guys know who Hia is on YouTube. She's popular. And she told me, she said, your trolls are giving you watch time. They're giving you views. So always look at it from that perspective. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea. Like, you can't control who's really watching you, honestly, but you see the analytics, you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, um, as far as Jade goes, like I know Jade's younger than me. I'm in my 30s. I think she's still in her 20s. She's still learning. So I'm let her keep developing. And that's not for me. To try to tell her what to do or how to think. Because she's been doing it the way she's been doing it. And I usually just respect people's boundaries. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, if something is very traumatizing, I'm gonna get that shit up off me. You get what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, like I matter. Everybody matters. And there's a solution to everything, and that's why I'm here. And I'm alive. Anyways, my coworker wants to get on my live. He wants to come on my live. So I think we're gonna figure that out tonight. He asked me, he was like, let me get on your live. So we may figure that out. And anyways, stay put, y'all. Keep going in your lives, whatever you guys are doing out there. See you later.